Okay, I've got here three different types of character ROM replacements for a VIC-20, and this one here is a proprietary one. This one is actually bought from a reputable seller, and it does work in the Commodore 64 no problems. This one here is C64 Istanbul's adapter, and it's been rewired after he mentioned that there was a bug in the initial design. I've rewired it so that the repair work reflects the new design. And here's another one, this is a different version altogether, and this is from a completely different design schematic. And essentially this one, and this one here do all the same thing. These ones will replace the character ROM in a VIC-20. Now, it's very interesting to note that when I test each of these in this early model VIC-20 in UD7, which is the character ROM socket, they all display the same issues. So I would suggest that the issue lies within the actual type of EEPROM or PROM. If you're using a PROM, the issue lies in the actual EEPROM and not the circuit board. Now, we'll go through and we'll do a comparison test and see what it looks like on the screen. Okay, here is the proprietary character ROM adapter inserted into the VIC-20, and we'll turn the computer on now and you will see the screen come up, and you'll see we've got the garbled text as we have seen previously in another YouTube video, and this is running the proprietary character ROM adapter. This one was purchased online from a reputable seller. Okay, here's test number 2. This is C64 Istanbul's character ROM VIC-20 replacement, and it's inserted. This one has the modification put in, and it's got a ST branded 27C512 EEPROM, and we'll test that now. So we've got the screen off and we'll turn the computer on now, and you'll see it comes up with the unusual screen. It's slightly different, but it still doesn't work. Now, the third and final test here is a totally different character ROM replacement, and this one's a totally different design from a different schematic. As you can see, it's a totally different wiring setup, and this one's got an electrically erasable WinBond 27C512 electrically erasable EEPROM inserted, and all these tests have the exact same Japanese character ROM, which is what the original VIC-20 had. Now, this is actually the VIC-20 original character ROM does actually work, and we'll put that in just to prove that it does work. But for now, we'll test this last test, and you'll see that this one actually does not work as well. So I'll just turn the power on, and as you can see, this has got the same screen as the proprietary VIC-20 character ROM. So it's quite an interesting test, and to me, I believe that it's not the actual circuit design as such, but it is actually a feature of the EEPROM being used. Now, here we've got the original Japanese character ROM inserted back in the board again, and we'll just confirm that the whole machine is working, and we'll try a test. Turn the computer on now, and yes, it works fine. So these, by the way, all these three chips work no problems in the Commodore 64. It's just the VIC-20, this particular VIC-20 that doesn't work in. I would assume that it probably wouldn't work in other VIC-20s, but it's not the actual design of the circuit board. As you can see, I've tested proprietary C64 Istanbul's character ROM replacement and another homemade one. So you can see here it's a totally different one, and it doesn't actually work. That one doesn't work, that one doesn't work, and that one doesn't work. And it's not because the actual circuit design, because this one, and this one work totally fine in all configurations on a Commodore 64.